Hello, YouTube. Right now, I am standing in my studio space that's actually empty. So today, I just got the movers, and me and they are actually going to be moving to San Francisco. Cue white girl music. She's my sweet baby boy. We are moving to San Francisco in the next couple of weeks. We signed our lease. We found our place. We haven't physically I would say been in it, but we have a leasing agent kind of person figure that out. But yeah, my partner got a really good job opportunity. Um, and I guess I don't know. It's why not? Let's just go to San Francisco. I'm in school. I'm making my music, making it art, dancing, modeling the usual, popping my shit, being fine shit like I do. You know what I'm saying? Roll a little one too. What it do? You bitches can't step to me because you can't fit in these shoes. You see what I'm saying? Bars. Bow. Um, but yeah, today's been kind of hectic with the last few days. I mean, honestly, I'm lying. The last few weeks have been kind of hectic. A lot has been going on. Actively, I have midterms and things like that, and then I'm trying to fucking do good and pass and do all the shit, and I'm trying to show up for myself in that way to do all of this online school stuff. Then I also have this music video shoot for a new single that I will be releasing. The artwork right here. It's called Dirty Little Secret. It's gonna be a little cute, little clubby, little vibe. You know what I'm saying? Gonna wanna shake their 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I mean? And just do what it do. Hit that one too. I had my first, actually, I had my second dance rehearsal recently. And I, got a choreographer and a dancer that I really, really fuck with. His name's Isaiah. He's fucking fabulous. It's gonna be awesome. And then I'm working with the creative team with my friend Juvier. It's gonna be great. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really, really excited. For all of this to kind of come in action. I've just been kind of trying to make a lot of notes and a lot of sheets and just kind of things to kind of keep myself organized because there's just a lot of moving pieces right now. Also, Depop. Depop, no shade, has been that girl. So with this move, I feel there's been a lot of when you move, when you go through a move, it's you kind of come to the realization that there is so much stuff that you have and there's also so much stuff that you need. But then on the third hand side, bam, bam, bam. Ooh, I don't know how I just did that, but you see that there's a lot of clutter and there's a lot of things that you just genuinely don't need. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clear out my wardrobe. I'm gonna just kind of relinquish power to some of the things that I have in here because at this point, there really is no need for it to just be in here, and I'm just kind of just keeping things with the possibility of being oh, I might wear this or I will eventually. But sometimes it's just you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff. I'm just gonna start from square one, kind of have a base, I guess, for what I need in my, I guess, clothing routine, you know what I mean? Because it's okay, I'm gonna need things for the gym, I'm gonna need things for just lounging around. But I guess for my everyday routine, when I go out into the world, I just want to make sure that those things were accounted for appropriately. But I just know there was so much shit that I just was hoarding, and then there were so many things that for my partner that I was just no, we gotta get you right, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get you swaggy, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's not what's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. I gotta make sure my man looks teeth, I mean, I've been making so many sales lately, and I don't know, the sales remind me how they used to be almost 5 years ago, when I was kind of at my peak of learning how to resell and do all these other things. And that was just kind of a main source of income that kind of kept me afloat. And yeah, I don't know if it's the marketing now, I don't know if it's the way everything is functioning, but whoever running the app, doing the things behind the scenes, y'all did that big one, because the money and the people and the resources, it just keeps coming in an influx. And it's really nice to be able to quite literally the commercials and things like that say I'm not sponsored or anything, or this channel is small as fuck, we only got maybe 50-60 people up in here, but hey y'all. And I just feel yeah, it just kind of gives like very, very niche, but also very, very comfortable, and like still kind of in a modern way, like trying to move your stuff forward in a sustainable way. So, it's not like you're just hoarding a bunch of stuff and it's gonna go be thrown away into a landfill. Yeah, that's been like super great because like with this move, there's gonna be so many things that we have to account for. And the space is like a loft, so it's like a tri-story kind of situation. So when y'all seen that meme where Megan was like,
See, where your bangs?
I'm just trying to make sure that this move is like really, really smooth. I also want to make sure that I'm leaving Atlanta on like a good foot. I just don't want to feel like I'm having any loose ends here and like kind of all of that, because I feel like this has just always been a space that I will always frequent. I have so many friends and I have so much of my life that's been here, but I just feel like at this point I'm just really happy to kind of like be moving into like something new and something that like is fresh. And I feel like I just don't want to like move to a new space like carrying the same kind of baggage or weight, or the animosity or negative qualities that I have built up here. I kind of just want to keep making sure that I'm being honest and truthful to myself, and knowing that like sometimes like staying someplace for a while to build your foundation is great, but then once you kind of have that, like it's time to like keep building if that's what you want to do, and find like more of your tribe, or like where you want your life to be. I just never wanted to be one of those people who just kind of like, I would say, like stays like in their hometown or their home city, state, like that kind of vibe, like forever. I just feel like I've never really related to people who are in that, I guess, arena of how they view the world. I just genuinely, shit, I would be fucking hitchhiking or some shit back in the day if like I had to figure it out. That's like the kind of shit I'm on. I don't know. I love seeing the world. I love meeting new people, and I love learning about new cultures and new fashion and food, just all of it. It's like I just want to like absorb all of the splendor that we get to be a part of. I was actually talking to somebody about that the other day. I feel like that's like one of the most beautiful things. I feel like now that like my fucking frontal lobe is like, everything is just like so fucking organized and like not in fucking disarray anymore, but there's just so much to just kind of like be a part of, appreciate, and know that like, oh, okay, your rhythm, your routine, like who you are, it's just like it's gonna get you through like everything, but you just gotta like literally listen to like where the journey is gonna take you. But obviously don't like say yes to fucking everything, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what I'm trying to say. Just say yes to like a lot of things. And that's one thing on this channel, and one thing that I like want to preach to people throughout my platforms and other things like that. If anybody comes across my things, is just say yes to things that like may seem very, very uncomfortable at first, because sometimes like it may seem like it could be something that would be like, oh my god, why am I doing this to myself? What, blah, 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 blah. But sometimes like you need uncomfortable situations to help you grow.